My name is Greg, and this is my CD collection video for late October 2022. So in this video, I'll just show you the CDs I have, and then maybe give a little explanation for like what they are, and maybe why I like them in some way. And then, yes, that'll be this video. So let's start the video. So the first CD I'll be showing here, because this is all in alphabetical order, is Favorite Worst Nightmare by Arctic Monkeys. Now this is their second album by Arctic Monkeys, who are a British indie band. And in my opinion, this is their best album. I'd say that. This is also the only album I have in this video that isn't like the regular jewel case. It's actually a like this. I don't know what to call it, but it's very fancy looking. And you can see it has the cool like apartment building with a bunch of extra little stuff inside it, which is cool. Then the inside here, and then that kind of continues that house, which I really like. That's actually a really cool design. And that's the disc. And then the back is just the words really. But yes, that's really all I have to say about that. So the next one is the Beatles 1 album. Now this is the only album I have here that isn't an actual studio album. It's a compilation. It's a compilation of every #1 hit by the Beatles had. It's 27 of them, which is a lot of #1s. I think the most #1s of any artist actually. You can see them all right here. Now, this is a good way to get a bunch of a lot of the Beatles' most popular songs, which is why I bought it. It's just a good to have that. And this is what the inside looks like. There's a little 4 squares with each of the Beatle members, and then the disc. Yeah, that's that. Then the next one is Coldplay, Viva La Vida. I think this was their 6th album, I think, or something like that. I don't really remember. I think it was their 5th or 6th album. And this is my opinion, their best album. I haven't really listened to the other ones that much, like Parachutes or Blush Blood to the Head or X and Y or any of the more new ones, or like the 2010s ones. But I've listened to this one. This is a very good one. I just enjoy it a lot. And yeah, in my opinion, it's their best. You can see the cover with the, I think that's a French Revolution painting, some kind, with Viva La Vida written on it. And then the inside here, you can see a little image of the band. This is the first one they have it. Well, not the first one I have that shows that, but it shows an actual picture of the band there. And then the disc right there. And I think I already showed the back already, but it's just the text. But yeah, that is a very good album. I definitely recommend it if you haven't heard it. And I'm probably going to do reviews of some of these albums. Like I might do a review series where I just review some of my favorite albums. So that would be one of them, same with Arctic Monkeys one. Some of the ones you'll see later in the video. So look out for those at one point. So next up is the album Nimrod by Green Day. And this is I think it was their 3rd like major label album. I don't remember I think it must have been their 5th like real like actual album. And you can see this picture here, very interesting cover art. It's like a yearbook photo or something where they put like this kind of Nimrod thing on it. Kind of cool. And then the back is kind of more of that with more pictures. I think there's actually the members of the band. I think these 3 are actually the actual band members. But yeah, and that's the thing. And then I just realized the disc isn't actually in this one, but this is a back cover, the thing or the track list, and then this. The disc I think is in my CD player. That's why I don't have it in there. But yeah, that's that. Then we have another album actually by Green Day. Their 8th album. I actually don't know which one this would be. I think it's their 7th album actually. American Idiot. This is one of their more famous and well-known albums, and I'd probably say their best album too. It's quite a good one. You can see the cover art, which is very like iconic, and then the track list, and then the credits right here, which is interesting, and then the disc as well. And I think it's cool. This is just a random thing. I think it's cool that it says like starring and like the presents thing. So it makes it seem like it's like a stage play or some kind of like movie or stage play instead of an album, which I think is cool, especially since this album has like, you know, the whole story and concept and all that stuff, which is cool. Very good album, I'd say. Then we have another really good album, OK Computer by Radiohead. This is a very well-known album. It's considered one of the greatest of all time, and I'd agree it's definitely a very good album. I can see his cover art, very interesting. There's like all this stuff going on, like a highway, and then there's all this like an X, all this stuff, very interesting. And that kind of design continued on the back, and actually the track list, the inside liner notes as well, have this kind of design. All this like interesting, just weird stuff. And then the actual disc is actually interesting because it's just reflective. Like, it doesn't have any of the actual like the band name or the artist name or the album name or anything like that. It's just the silver kind of thing, which I think makes it look pretty cool. Yeah, there's actually I think that's the band's logo or one of the band's logos, and then the actual record label. But yeah, very good album, Radiohead OK Computer. Definitely recommend it. And then this one is the debut album by The Strokes. Is This It? This is another very common album you'll see on like a greatest, best of album list and all that. This is another very good one. A very just consistently enjoyable album, and very cool album art too. Because there's like this is the American one, and there's the British, the original one, the whatever international one. You can see right here. I like this one better, to be honest, but it's kind of I've heard it called like the golden ratios or something like that. And I like this back art too. It's really nice, like a weird a Egyptian almost looking kind of building structure. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then the inside has some credits and thank yous, and then the disc. This is another cool looking disc. I like having the logo like this. It just looks very nice. And yeah, that's Is This It by The Strokes. Highly recommend. And then the final album in this video is this album, the Blue Album by the Blue Album by Weezer. Technically it's self-titled, but it's called the Blue Album. Anyway, this is another very good album, one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. I actually really like this one. There's a lot of really good songs on it. And of course the album cover, which is very commonly memed and just a very well-known thing. And then the inside, you can see the track list, and then the disc right here. I like how consistent the blue is across the whole thing, how kind of simple it is. It's very nice. But yeah, very good album, very good overall. And yeah, so that's all the CDs I have so far in my collection. I'll do updates and stuff like that when necessary, or whenever I feel like it's necessary to do updates. But yeah, this is my first CD collection video. The one for October 2022. That's really, I don't have much else to say. So yeah, that's this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.